Whoops. Man, get this pillow right away. God, it looks so much better on here than through that upscaler. Alright. Items should be good for what I plan on doing, but I guess it's going to depend on how this works. I actually don't know how I'm supposed to go to the next area that I'm supposed to be doing. Oh no, that door looks real closed. Why? Why are you like this? Oh boy. My operator? Who's my operator? You? No. Great. How do I go to the seabed? This is the VR places, right? Are you my operator? Ugh. So now I can choose to go to the seabed. So I don't even want to. I want to find out why I can't go fight the griffin again. Well, nobody seems to have the answer that I want. I was really hoping... Was there chests back there? What the hell? Dude. Oh, of course. Well. Yep, okay. Well. This sucks already. I thought I'd be able to just go through that central area and fight the griffin over and over again. Then they gotta have to do all this shit every time. Whoops. Yuck. So stupid. So of course there isn't a fast way to go through these areas. Well, maybe what I'll do... Ugh, god damn it. Because I feel like what I should just do is switch to episode 1 and just do that plan instead. That one's not fun either. Oops. I don't have to fight you guys, I'm just leaving. I'd put some chapstick on. There. It's nice and loud in the mic for you. Yeah, come on. You guys I do need to kill to open the door. I was like, this is going to take forever. Considering I thought that big door would stay open, and I could just run through there a couple rooms and fight that boss over and over again, real easy. And apparently somebody thought this through and doesn't want me to do that. Holy shit, they killed me. And my mag isn't gonna revive me. Alright, fine. Okay. Well, now that I'm back here, it's like I might as well, right? I lost all my money, yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna switch to episode 1. Maybe I'll just run through the entire game on very hard, or at least, as much of it as I can in time. Oh, quit showing me that. I'm looking for new shit. Oops. It looks so grainy on my TV because my TV's so big, but the window for my stream feed is considerably smaller, and so it looks pretty good. Alright. Oh, there is like weird purple artifacting on the right. Well, great. It stays. That is distracting as fuck. God damn it. Whatever. I don't notice it as much when there's stuff on the screen. Yeah, so basically I'm just trying to get to as high a level as I can for when me and my brother hang out tomorrow night. We're going to try to beat this game on the hardest difficulty, because we've never done it. And I've Googled it a few times, and the general consensus is that the fastest way to level up is to just go through an area that you can breeze through and do so repeatedly. Or the hardest area that you can breeze through. Which I could actually probably pull off, like, the caves on very hard. This is new. Last time I did this, these guys didn't pop out of the ground like that here. You know what? Wow. So yeah, I'll probably end up just playing through as much of the game as I can stand to until stream's over. I didn't really have a plan going into this. I considered streaming some VR game, a VR game, because on streaming from the PlayStation to Switch games, you have to shut down the stream and relaunch it. Although I could have run it through my capture card. I don't know. Oh, then I wouldn't have been able to hear the chat if I did that. There's none of you that are here, of course. And so, that was my plan A, but I just didn't feel like rearranging my furniture to play VR comfortably, nor could I decide on a game. Because, of course, the most fun VR game that I have access to is Beat Saber. And all that licensed music is going to get me in big, big trouble. So I'd have been left to stuff like Monster of the Deep, which is a fishing game. Some shitty Walking Dead game that there's no way it's any good because they have yet to make a good one besides the Telltale one. I don't know why I'm bothering with these guys. I'm just gonna leave. I lucked out getting the shortest setup for the forest, and I'm sitting here wasting my time. These guys dying in 2 hits is real nice. It's a fucking godsend after playing episode 2 all night, where it took me like 4 for a lot of the enemies, because they're just made slightly stronger on episode 2 for no good reason. $420, $568. Oh, green. I gotta make sure I at least check out any green items they drop like that, because something that they can drop and hopefully will are statistic materials, so it'll be like HP material, attack material, etc. And using those just gives you a permanent stat boost of whatever stat it is. And so those are very nice to have when you're this far into the game, and leveling up is a goddamn chore. Though I actually should level up tonight if I play for as long as I plan to. Not opening that. So that'll be exciting. What's not exciting is my character, because they are he's objectively the worst class, and hey, come on. And a bunch of other bullshit that I'm not going to explain to you. Just everything is a perfect storm of nightmare, and it all starts with me choosing to pick a class that is it turns out is statistically and objectively the worst out of all 16? 12. 4 times 3, 12. There's 12 classes. 12 character types you can make. Depending on which part of the game you're looking at, there's 3 classes, but it's, and then, like, it's like there's the 3 classes, Force, Hunter, Ranger, and Force, which are melee, guns, and magic, respectively. And then within each of those classes, there are 4 character types, that vary for each of those classes. They're really just different combinations of the same 3 things. Each class has 2 male, 2 female options. And then it's either some combination of human, Newman, which is just elf-eared people with better magic, and robots. Oh, great, telepipe. And they'll kind of have various less than noteworthy strengths and weaknesses. Like the robots can't use magic. The elf people are better with magic, but worse with anything else. And it just kind of doesn't super matter as long as you're not playing a Force. And I guess if I want to be more specific, as long as you're not playing the male human Force like I am, because his stats are just fucking garbage. The only thing that he has up on any other character type is that he gets the highest physical attack strength out of all of the magic classes. All 4 of the magic type characters you can make. But they have no reason to ever use physical attacks, besides breaking open crates. And, you know, if you're playing on a really low difficulty for what level your character is, then sure, you wouldn't have to be using magic. But magic is so goddamn powerful for them that, like, why the hell wouldn't you just use it? Don't aim at the boxes, you dig. Yeah, whatever, just punch me. And so, I picked the worst of all time. And here I am, 300 hours, 15 years later, really reaping those benefits. Or, the consequences, if you prefer. Like I do. Because, boy howdies, they're nothing but consequences. I don't know why I'm moving. Just start blasting. Quit standing so far away. The trick with this dragon is that once he can only get hurt so far before he does this roar and starts flying, but I have no way of telling where his health is, because I'm not willing to do the math. But once he roar, like he has like a minimum. What do I want to say? He has to have a certain amount of HP left. It's like a third of his HP left. The game actually forces it to stay that high until he does the roar and starts flying. Then he can be hurt again, just not while he's doing this thing. So he has to do this at least once per battle. But if the battle goes on for long enough, it can be multiple times. See, look, and he's dead already. He can totally land on you and kill you, which is pretty funny. I've had it happen several times. Because you're not always ready for when he croaks. He dropped 2,000 monies. And Moon Atomizer. Now, normally, stuff in the brown crates is not randomized. Their contents are locked. The exception is after fighting a boss. It will always spawn in brown crates for some reason, but their contents are mostly randomized. Like, there is rhyme and reason to what shows up, but it's not a set, it's not for sure going to be this one item or even this type of item. Like, it could have, I mean, it's statistically possible that every single one of those crates I just opened in this room could have been money. Unlikely, but I think it's strictly speaking possible. I don't think there's any programming safeguards against it, because I think the odds for everything are just roughly the same across the board. I have no idea. I don't look into that shit any harder than I have to. Ironically, this is a game where I probably should, but I don't. I'll keep those. But I'm not a grinder for no real reason. Alright, 35,000. I should level up before I reach the end of the caves, but I don't know for sure. We're going to find out if running through the caves is going to be any more profitable. So it really only took me like, I don't know, 10 minutes to go through the forest as fast as I could. Fuck you, flower. Those flowers are the worst. Hey, quit targeting the boxes. God damn. Those flowers are the worst, because they will spit poison at you if you are close enough, and if you are not, they will... How do I do that? They will... or if you're not close enough, they will still spit it at you. But if you get too close, then they will paralyze you. And paralysis is more of a pain to deal with, because you can't do anything except use items. So if you don't have an item with you already that heals paralysis, then you're just SOL. Unless the flower is still alive, then you can get it to hit you again, and you can step away and get it to poison you, and that will overwrite the paralysis. And then you can attack it, and you just gotta get rid of that poison, which is easier to manage, because there's this spell called Anti that cures poison. It cures all status conditions, depending on what level you have the spell at, but you can't use it on yourself if you are paralyzed. So, like, getting yourself poisoned if you have to is the winning strategy, because then you can just use Anti and cure yourself. Or you can just have really high-level spells and attack everything from greater distance than it knows what to do with. Oh no, you're a yellow one. Get up. See, everything's 2 hits, which is great. What's less great is that I keep using the wrong spells. That's really about it. I just keep using the wrong spells. And have that one set for area of effect reasons that I'm probably actually not going to need here. But, you know, I'm too lazy to change it. I could just set it to be like, oh, I have a hole in my shirt. God damn it. I could just set it to be like a swing of my sweet head on a stick weapon. Yeah, God damn it. Head on a stick. That's those big gorilla things that I was fighting in the forest, if you can tell. If you got a good look at them before, probably not. And I could use that to break open the crates, but I'm also taking advantage of a glitch that lets me carry 99 healing of each healing item. Normally the game restricts you to a max of 10 of each. But through some trickery that you'll probably see me do later, you can get the game to glitch out and let you have one of those items in your storage and withdraw 99 of them. And so, like, I can't pick up any until I get below 10, because the game sees that 10 is the max, even if it, you know, doesn't really notice that I have more than that right now. Like, it knows it, but, like, it doesn't do anything about it. I think these are brown boxes, meaning I don't want these. Oh yeah, look at those. Look at how much I don't want them. Those ones are also brown. I'm not opening those. Brown boxes have locked contents. They're not 100% locked. It's like, when it's a green item, it's a guaranteed that item. So like those two boxes will always be a moon atomizer and an antidote. But when it's equipment, it will just be like, this is guaranteed to be a weapon, or this is guaranteed to be an armor. But none of those are going to be useful to me, because I need equipment from the harder difficulty than this one. Use against dice? No, not really. I think it is. Die fluid. Die. Oh, come on. I just want to get out of here. Ooh, those guys can almost hit me from here. I'm brain farting real hard. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I have way too many items. So like I don't really need to conserve my magic, because I have access to this glitch. I don't even feel bad about it. I put in my time. This game's a big pain in the ass if you play it legitimately, which I've been doing on PC lately. I don't know why I opened those. These ones are random, completely. See, look, they don't even have anything in them. That's how random they are. Those are traps. They look like booby traps. You set them off, and then they hurt you. Sometimes, and in the harder areas, they will detonate before you can get away from them. So you just, if you see them, you're done for. That's a thing. Going back to the classes, all of the robots can see those traps 100% of the time. And if they have like a gun, or really just guns, they can shoot them, and they won't hurt nobody if you do that. They just get destroyed. Ooh, see, power material. Am I full on that too? No, I have it backwards. There's a finite number of materials you can use. Oh, no. That's even worse. I wonder how many... I wasted so many of them. I can't even... Oh, fuck. This just got real fucking bad real fucking quick. That's the way it came from. Is that all that was over here? Yep, okay. Back to that trap room. So, every class has a set limit on how high each of their statistics can be. You know, whatever. And I thought that not being able to use a material meant that you hit that limit for that stat. Do you mind? Fucking... But seeing me not be able to use that one reminded me that I think I read somewhere, I don't know if it was in the strategy guide or on the wiki for the PC version that I was mentioned, but I think there's a cap on how many materials you can use. Not think, I mean there clearly is, because there's no way my power is at my class maximum, because it wasn't the other day when I picked up a power material. This news just gets worse and worse. I mean, I wasn't going to use that power material anyway, because power does not affect your magic damage, only your weapon damage. And if I'm not using my weapon, then my weapon damage doesn't matter. But that's where my distraught wailing from earlier, from a second ago, comes in, is that I used every material I found because I didn't think there was a limit. And so, like, my stats realistically shouldn't be this high. My strength is outrageously high right now, and I don't know why. It's probably because my mag. Those fucking boxes, man. Oh my god. Just done. Alright. So yeah, like, I wasted so many of them. Increasing my attack. Oh, another defense material. God, Ryan's gonna have it made. Yeah, and there's no way to reset. Well, on here there's no way to reset it. This is a dead game. This is very much a dead game all across the board. There are no official servers left, but some real crazy dudes whom I appreciate because I like playing this game even though it's not very fun. They have a fan server running for the PC version, and they have made it extremely more user-friendly, unfathomably so. And one of the things they let you do is that they added a server command that anyone can do that will reset the materials you've used. So, like, I could take that hit to, like, if this was on PC, I could take that hit to all of my stats. Where the hell is this door's button supposed to be? Oh, wait, there's a whole door over here I didn't go through. I'm an idiot. Yep. So I can reset all of the materials I've used, just lose those materials I've found. Which, for reference, each material increases your stat by 2, and your luck is only supposed to be at 20, and mine is at 38. So that's a plus 18, so half. Oh, that's only 9. That doesn't sound as bad. Maybe, is it lower than that? It might be lower than 20. It might be like 10 or 15. I found a lot of luck materials, and that's really dumb, because all that luck does is increase your chance of a critical hit. And you can only get critical hits with weapons. Not to mention all of the power materials I've used, as I already mentioned. HP materials are kind of useful, because I have shit for HP. Even now, I have shit for HP after using as many as I have. But again, 2 per material, so like pennies in the jar or whatever. But also, it's hella stupid how I've been playing this for... I've been in episode 1 for like 25 minutes, and I've already found like 2 or 3 materials. Whereas I didn't find any at all playing through episode 2 last night, or this morning, or just when I started. Well, I'm bothering for Ryan's sake, because the better his character is, then the better chance we have. And if I'm going to find those materials, it would be stupid to not give them to him. And since I have such high luck, maybe that's why I find it. The wiki for the PC version says that luck only affects critical. Something does. I don't remember where I looked that up. That might have actually been on the fandom wikia, but it doesn't matter. Luck is such a bullshit statistic in every game, and I always end up putting points into it if I can, or just having a lot of it if I can't. Case in point, here I am with a whole bunch of extra luck that I really don't need. I don't remember what the default is anymore. I should look that up, but it's not really gonna make a difference. Yeah. face is itchy. Brain farting. Yeah, I have a weird relationship with luck in video games. Because I always think, oh man, more critical hit, better enemy drops, sign me up. And then I just have a really hard time with the rest of the game because I sink so many points into luck, like a dipshit. And I do it every time. I never learn my lesson. I will talk about it, I will acknowledge the lesson after the fact, like I am right now. But you know, the next SMT game, or the next Fire Emblem game, any game that lets me assign points and luck and has luck as a statistic, you bet your ass that I'm putting points into luck without a second thought, and not even like a meme like, I did the thing that I was stupid, and then it was stupid because of giggles. It's just something is wrong with me. And I'm like, give me that luck. I want to have that those extra bonuses that probably exist. I wouldn't know. I mean, luck does have luck has a more tangible effect in the Fire Emblem games, because every statistic does, because the numbers are so low. So every point matters more, and I like that about it. It doesn't make it a good idea, but it makes it less of a bad idea than it is in most other games. Next chance I get, I should text Ryan about that realization. Oh, this fucking guy. I should text Ryan about the materials thing. Those guys, if I hit them with ice, I think they're supposed to split. Here's another little trick. I think those guys will split, but I'm looking for speed here. Because these small fry ain't worth shit for XP, but the boss will be. Well, maybe not. The dragon was only worth 5,000. And great. Whoops. Oh, there's more out here. Great. So I don't know what Derole is worth for experience, and the strategy guide is out of reach right now. And frankly, it's not going to be very helpful because I find some of its content suspect sometimes. Not even sometimes, just like I feel like I don't get the answers I want, and that makes me decide that it's a book of lies. It's not unique to this guide, or to this game, or to me. Well, it's unique, well, maybe unique. I do it to every game. As soon as I have some kind of thing that I perceive as discrepancy, or I'm just not happy with, I get real grumpy about it. As you can probably tell from me playing this game and bitching constantly and talking at length about how useless my particular character is. All my fault. But we didn't have the strategy guide when I made him, and by the time I did, I was like, nuh-uh, I can make him good. And then I found out that there's stuff like, material limit, and how much better all of the other classes are. Like, the next worst class is probably the Robot Ranger, but that's simply because they have the lowest accuracy stat out of the gun class, so they are hindered in how soon they can use better and better guns, because the guns require accuracy to equip, a certain statistic, a certain number of it, based on whatever gun it is. Similarly, the melee weapons require a certain amount of strength, and the force weapons require mental strength, which is, just the magic attack stat, because there's no magic defense stat, and they also suck, so, whatever. But they have more of a secondary purpose than most of the weapons, because there's 3 different types of force weapons. There's canes, rods, and wands, and they increase your evasion, which is a misleading name because it's actually your likelihood to block an attack instead of just get missed. Your defense is self-explanatory, and then your mental strength. The rods increase your defense, which is defense, and then the wands increase your mental strength, which is your magic output. And so that's neat. But like, you're not using those weapons as weapons. So like, who gives a shit? This head on a stick is a super powerful version of the wand that, in addition to giving me more magic attack, also specifically boosts the damage for the fireball I keep using. It rules, but it is slightly slower than casting unarmed, which is what I would be doing otherwise, because melee speeds. If I can shoot the enemy with enough fireballs that they die first, then I don't need to be able to take a hit. I don't need to have, those extra 2 points of damage that the mental boost is adding. It's more than that, I know, because I tested it last night, but I don't remember what it is anymore. I probably want to go that other way, but I think this is the way to the end. Button. I don't know, I'm bothering to open this 4-piece door. Those usually just have extra loot behind them. If I don't check, there's going to be something. And there's nothing. Okay. Oh, hey, the pillar. Where's Ja? And what do we got? Gellin. That's useless. Button. And Monomate, also useless. So the Mono, Die, and Trimates heal your HP. The Mono, Die, and Tri-Fluids heal your TP, which is your MP. Everyone's got to be different. Just gonna do one of these real quick. Wonder what that was. Probably something stupid. I already lost my train of thought. I was just talking about the items. Moon Atomizers revive fallen teammates, which the Reverser spell also does, but can only be learned by forces or the magic class if you prefer. Telepipes open up a teleporter to the home base ship. There's a spell Ryuker that does the same thing. But, having the spell frees up the inventory slot as long as you remember to hang on to the MP to use it. And I do. But I also just pick up telepipes sometimes, because me smart. Me quick wants slow. No, wait. The Sol Atomizer is like a cures any status condition. Antidote and Anti-Paralysis are very self-explanatory. The Star Atomizer is a area-wide full heal. Very useful if you don't have a good force, so I use them. Well, I carry them with me, mostly to feed my mag. I forgot about that, I should feed that guy. You gotta give him items to make him happy, and also to increase his stats. See, there's another thing where I fucked up. Look how high his power and dexterity is. I did that so that I never did find another mag, did I? Hopefully I'll find one going through the mines. That would be a godsend. So the mags, they increase your stats. Defense is increased by the number on screen. Power is by double that number. Dexterity is half that number. Mind is also double, if I remember correctly. Not sure about the defense. Pretty confident in the other three. 100% on the dexterity because it makes it real annoying to raise. Get off me. So, as you may have seen, my Meg's highest stats are his accuracy and his power. Two stats that I do not need. Now you can find blank baby Megs like you start the game with. It's another defense material, sweet. When you're going through the mines, the next area that I'm going to hit after we finish off these caves. If I could find one, I have done a few runs through the mines hoping to get one and not gotten one. But if I can get one, then I'm going to spend a lot of time trying to get that fucker just mental strength up. Everything else be damned. Because I don't need the photon blasts because I never get to use them. I don't need the other stats because they are useless. Defense would be nice. But kind of everything raises defense when you feed the Meg the different consumable items, like the mates and the atomizers and that shit. And depending on what you feed it, its stats, those meters will empty or fill. So like, and it also depends on what stage of evolution your Meg is at. There's like a set of charts that show the specific numbers, but it basically comes down to the mates. Give it more strength, more attack. The fluids give it more mental or mind or whatever, good for magic, and the antidotes and anti-paralysis raise dexterity, which is fine because they're extra useless as items. Anti-paralysis are fine if you're gonna be paralyzed by those stupid flowers a whole bunch. There's those diamond. I have 5 of those things. And 7 monomaids. Yes. But like, pretty much everything raises its defense by varying amounts. And its statistics only go up when you fill a meter. So like, you can give it something that's, like, if I wanted to just raise its defense, I could give it whatever raises its defense the best, and, counteract the, like, if let's just say a mon or Trimate gives it the most defense, I could counteract the attack boost from a Trimate by giving it a Tri-Fluid, which theoretically would also give it defense. Just because, like I said, pretty much everything increases defense, because every class needs defense. Because in this game, defense is just total damage reduction, I believe. Or maybe it's just because there's only like 3 enemies that use spells in the game. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think it might be that one. I don't know where to go. Probably not this way. Damn it. God, I would be so happy if I found a blank one in the mines. That would make this entire stream worth it, frankly. Not to overstate it, but I don't think that's overstating it, actually. I think that that's just accurate. These guys are dumb because they just kind of stand there. If you don't kill them fast enough, they will split. But that's really only a problem on Ultimate for me right now. Oh, you son of a bitch. God damn it. Well, there you go. You got to see it in action. That's what the paralysis looks like, and that's how much it fucks me over. I have an antidote. Get away from me. Check my message here. Nope, nothing good. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a book on the way. Doctor was popping. Alright, well, this room is a dead end. Great. Oh my god, okay. It's Mario 3? No, it's Mario 2, I'm an idiot. That's the, is that the character select music? Not trying to fall in for that one again. Oh my god. What is this setup? Oh. That's what it is. This is a weird cave setup. Of course, Caves 3 is where I've spent the least amount of my time in this game. Because, so, part of the reason I have so much time into this character and not at a higher level is because, for a long time, our GameCube was broken, where it would just crash, the system would crash completely, and it would just give us a disk read error, and you'd have to shut off the system and turn it back on, and it would be like, it would only work for like, sometimes up to half an hour at a time, maybe, like it was just completely random. So like, I wanted to play the game, so what I would do is I would just run through the first part of the forest, that very first level I did. Ooh, metal body. How much is that again? 30? Yeah, that's what I've was equipping until I just went all Angel Mind. All Chris Angel Mind. Do I have a... Nope. Alright. See, that's what I'm used to traps doing, is just detonating immediately. Hey! As punishment for your crimes. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yes, attack the boxes, please. They are the biggest threat, not the flower that's gonna paralyze you, stupid. I don't know why I would pick that stuff up. It's not gonna be any good, and I knew it. Oh my god, please stop attacking the boxes. It's bad enough that I'm dealing with one of these damn flowers. Okay. Yeah, you get some. And now, you too. I didn't see what that was, but I hope it was something good. Because it probably was a stupid anti-paralysis. You know what? It was going to be an antidote. The one of the two that I really don't need. I can justify anti-paralysis. I cannot justify carrying antidotes, even just to sell, because they are worthless. I think they sell for like a single-digit number. Let's take a look at my items real quick, so I'm filling up. These can go. Whoops. That can go. That can go. I'm gonna hang on to that metal body. These can go. These can go. I should drop those telepipes too, but I'm gonna hold on to them. So I'm gonna be going back to the ship to sell stuff before I fight the boss, probably. Probably. I mean, maybe. We'll see where I'm at. We'll see where I'm at. If I find enough more materials, because I'm not really carrying anything else I'm willing to drop, besides like the lesser healing items that I could be using right now. Probably ditch those monomates entirely, huh? I don't have a reason to keep those. Because I have finding a good amount of dimates where I don't really need the backup. I also have 39 trimates, which are a full heal. Whoops. Oh, come on. Target the one I want for once. There. Antidote. Why did I pick it up? Yeah, it sure is a game. Hey, it's the boss. You're just in time. This will be funny. I'm gonna want Rafoy set instead of that one. And that should be it. Yeah. If it was up to me, I would never play a game that looks like this. I wish I was born as recently as you were, so that I could just never have played a game that looked like this. But this used to be groundbreaking graphics. We used to think that, oh man, games have never and will never look better than they do in this moment. And here we are, like 15 years later, and we're just like, oh my god, can you believe we said that? God, that, those spells got bigger EOEs than I remember them having. Oh good, as soon as... It's always right around 8:30, I think my internet starts to go to shit for some reason. At least YouTube says it's going to shit. So anyway, this boss is a cheese because... Oh, forgot about that. Well, now I look foolish. I don't even care. Scheduled downloads for later? No. I don't even have Steam open right now at all. Oops. It's just that, like, I have the YouTube, like, monitoring page open in the background and gives me this yellow banner saying that they're not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering, but offers no real solutions to that problem. And OBS still says that I'm doing, you know, roughly 10,000 kilobits per second, which is what it was, the number was when it was fine. So I don't know, man. The tech side of stuff really goes over my head. I mean, it'll be back in like a minute. It's just, it seems like it's always around this time. Ooh, 6,000. That's bad. And now we're back up to 10. So, I don't know, man. Thank you for showing up, by the way. I had to take a drink of water after I sell this shit to this lady. That can go, those can go, these can go, these can go. I should be fine on those. See, now it says it's fine. No issues. So it only ever lasts for like 2 minutes, and I just don't get it. I have to get a drink. Alright. The mines are very annoying because the most common enemy is this robo guys who fall down after they get hit once. And then once they hit the ground, like, there's like a second where they can be damaged again. And then while they're getting back up, they will take 0 damage from all hits. Unless they are shocked, like that one guy was, and then he was dead, so it didn't really matter that he was shocked. But like, yeah, I don't know, they're just annoying dudes. They're not actually that bad because they're weak to electricity, which is also my strongest spell on this day. See, just look at these goobers. They walk so slow, and all they do is punchies, and they do have like a laser beam they can shoot at me that will give me slow-mo status effect where I literally just move and act slower. But they suck, so it's not really something to worry about. Yeah, I think I'm gonna want ice, so I'm gonna set that back down here. Oh, look at these guys. Plus side with Zonde, the lightning spell, is that it auto-targets in a radius around you. So, like, I only have one hand out on the controller right now. But my god, automatically whips around to whoever's needs a good zapping, whoever's closest. And then I waste one because I'm just pressing the button instead of paying attention. And I broke open this box from the other room. Also a side effect of the Zonde spell. It's got mad range. I normally have it on the controller, but right then, because I knew I wasn't going to have to move, I was scratching my face, if you must know. But realistically, this game is so low-key that if I really wanted to, I could probably play it one-handed. But it would just be even more annoying when I do have to move and really weak against ice. Come here. The ice spell is the only basic one that can hit multiple enemies because it goes in a line, whereas the other two are just point of contact. Yep. See, there it did 0 damage because I waited too long to cast it the second time. They also slide backwards a good distance when you hit them, which makes it really annoying when you're trying to hit them that second time before they become immune to damage. And look, there's the slow-mo from a trap. So now you know what that looks like. Oh, more crates. God, the PC version from those fans is so much better than this. But it does not seem to have... We haven't found any photon drops yet. Oh, hello. So, like, I don't know that it has the item duplication glitch that we kinda need. Kinda super need. I kind of assume it doesn't, because if they were going to let that glitch run rampant, ooh, Lana Grinder, in their version, then I don't see why they wouldn't have just modified it to allow people to carry that much naturally instead from the get-go. Yeah, you missed it earlier if you're still listening. Normally you can only carry 10 of each consumable item, but there's a glitch that lets you carry 99 of them. And of course I use that because this game's bullshit otherwise. And it makes it real hard to go back to playing without it. I don't know where the button is for that door. Is there a door that I didn't go through yet? No. Shit. Get out of here. I hate these guys. They're so annoying. Yarg. Oh, what an idiot. That guy moved right in front of me. I don't know why I'm going back over here. This door's locked. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, but I can get up here. That floor button, one of these floor buttons is going to open that door, and the other one's going to blow me up. I bet you it's this one. Oh, hey, I got it right. I actually thought that that one was going to be the one to blow me up. Oh, good. More of them. And dark room. I love dark. That guy just knocked me out of the way of that other guy's attack. What an idiot. Alright, guys. Oops. Miscounted. Whoops. There. Alright, I'm just going for the light switch. Alright, well. There. Ooh, is this something good? No. This way is the correct way. It's gonna have a long hallway. Yes. Nope. Nope. This is the biggest dick move in video games. Well, one of the ones from this era. That box is always a monomate, the weakest level health healing item, and it always has a trap above it that will hurt you, almost guaranteed, more than that monomate would heal you, depending on, you know, your character's stats and stuff. But for me, it's pretty much a guarantee. Right. Money, money. Baton. Well. of all the days to not have Robard equipped. Oh, this works out. No! You dipshit. You weenie boy. Ooh, mind material. That would be so nice to use right now. I'm so mad still. I'm gonna continue to be mad about that. Every time I find a material, I'm gonna start whining about how I could have used it. Hey, you missed that too. Well, it's a die grinder. You pick up items called materials that will increase whatever statistic they claim to, and there is a finite number of materials that you can use on a given character, and I have hit my limit as of last night. So now I'm picking those up for my brother, and you know, they're not gonna do him a lot of good either. At least that one won't. Glorious shield, eh? Not bad. God, forces suck so hard. Like, they do all the damage, but between having to, you know, refill their magic meter and having worse defense than everybody else, and not being able to equip the stronger armors and shields. There's girls back on the ship where it's safe, and I could have played as a girl. If you can't tell, you can't tell because this game is ugly, but my character's technically a guy. I picked a very bad class, and they all wear robes, and because of the game's art style, they just all look like fancy dresses, but like dumb fancy dresses. He's got a bandana though, which is cool. Yeah, you can play as a girl. The graphics still look like dog shit, even if you play as a girl, so take that as you will. Anti. Get off me. Yeah, dude, you should, I should send you the link for the PC version. You could download it and be like, wow, this game's ugly, even on PC. And then we could play together. You could make a girl. And you could use the lightsabers and the dumb weapons that aren't as dumb as my weapons. It's free. It's a fan game, or it's a fan version. They run the servers, so they do stuff like every week. It cycles between. It's hard to say if it's fun. I enjoy playing it, but I probably shouldn't. I would probably have to tell you no, it's not very much fun, but it kind of depends on how much of a taste you have for grindy video games, because it's very much a grind. So you probably wouldn't like it. Phantasy Star Online 2 is better for it and prettier for it, but also has a lot of microtransactions. I mean, they're both available for free in some form or another. So, like, if you wanted to try it out, I would sure as hell play with you for you to get a taste. But I would not pressure you any harder than I already have, because I know the truth about how these games are. But yeah, basically, the way this game breaks down is that oh, hey, leveled up! Look at that! Oh, look at all that attack power that I can do nothing with. My boxes. And, oops, I don't want that. That'll take. Yeah, I picked the worst character class in the entire game, but I didn't know that until I had sunk a lot of time into it already, so now I just feel kind of obligated to keep my character, because now I have over 300 hours into this character alone. Never mind the rest of the game, and the other characters that I've made over the years. And, this the trap thing? Oh, that was the right button. Good job. I don't remember where I was going with that thought. I made the worst character. On PC, I fixed it. I picked the best of the wizard characters, because it's what I'm used to playing. But if you wanted to play, I would start a new character with you, and you could be whoever you want, and then I would be whichever class you weren't. And it would be mildly fun for me, because I'd get to tell you about all the stupid bullshit with a smile on my face while you just sit there and be like, this is stupid. And I'd be like, I know! Oh god, get away from me, purple dude. Acting like I don't know your name. Oh no. It's important to remember... Yeah, you probably wouldn't last very long. It's important to remember that this game, the original version, came out in '99. This version came out in 2002, after the Dreamcast was dead. This was originally a Dreamcast game, Sega's last system. And it very much has aged in those 20 years. I think it was it was 99. I think it was a launch title. I might be making that up. If it wasn't 99, it was like 2000. It was pretty quick after the Dreamcast came out. They went big on it, and it did well. Like, it, was great for the time, because online gaming was new. It was a huge move for the Dreamcast to come with a modem attached to it, whereas like the PS2 and the GameCube, you had to get the modem separately, though because of that, you were able to get broadband modems for both of them, because you used to have to do dial-up instead, because of how old this stuff is. And, so, I could have a broadband adapter for this thing if they weren't super expensive and unnecessary at this point, because I don't know if I'd be able to. I mean, I think there's a fan server up for this version of it, but like, I just play the PC version. It's got a bunch of player-friendly fixes and shit. Makes a lot of it less bullshit. But, there's a degree of people going to it for, the nostalgia, for the bullshit that they remember, and they don't always want it to change, and I respect that. I just don't like some aspects of this game. But, here I am, playing it anyway. Alright, see you later. Oh look, another mined material. God damn it. Oh hey, the mines too. I'm gonna check my brother real quick while this loads. I just hit my controller. I have my controller underneath my desk so that you don't hear me clicking the buttons, because the shoulder buttons on the GameCube controller are very clicky, very noisy, clicky buttons, and I like it, but I have a feeling that nobody else does. And that feeling is mostly because I don't know a single other person who just doesn't get driven crazy by the clickiness of those buttons, especially with how I play this game. Get away from me. Yeah, the more I sit there and read your last message about how long you'd last playing this game, the more I would say, if you're going to play either of them, download PSO2, because it's way more modernized, it's a lot less restricting, it's very MMO-esque, so like, your character type and class is like purely cosmetic, everyone can do everything, everybody can be every class, you just pick what you start as for the at first. Get down here. and then you know, whatever. It does have like microtransactions and shit, but it's all for cosmetic stuff. I don't think you need to spend money for like the actual gameplay stuff in the game. Like I think you can buy stuff with it, the premium currency, but I don't think any of it is worth it or needed to, especially since, you know, it's dumb. Cosmetics are everything, but you can get a bunch of good cosmetics to begin with. I have Groucho glasses on PSO2, and I have an extra pair that I could give to you if you wanted to wear Groucho glasses. That's not true. That's the thing that's dumb. So, if you don't remember when I said it the other day, but in PSO2, you can't trade with people unless you are both, like, paid, basically, Battle Pass members. Like, I guess that would be the equivalent for how we talk about games today. Or what, you know, normal games have, free-to-play games. Like, there is, like, an option for, like, a premium, like, a status. And both players need to have that in order to trade. I did see some people post about workarounds with certain decorative items for your characters' like living quarters. Like you can buy like a box that you can then leave in another. If you're a premium member and you own this box, you can leave an item in the box in another player's room as a present. But that's so much work when I should just be able to give you the item. I don't need this. On the other hand, if you did download PSO2 and tried it and really liked it and wanted to play enough of it, I would be willing to fork over that money so that I could give you that Ina outfit stuff I have. Because I already spent the money on that. Like, as useless as it is. I can't even sell that to another player without being a premium member. Like, I can't do anything except for have it. Like, I redeemed one on my current character, and if I redeem a second one on that same character, I will be able to use that outfit on every character I have, but I don't have any other characters. And the way that game's set up, there's not really a reason to have multiples, because your level is tied to your class. So, like, if I was to play with you, I could just change my class to something I haven't been yet, and then we'll both be level 1. Yeah, I'll have, like, that extra gear and stuff, but, like, you know, if we were playing this game, I could just, you know, give my new character good stuff that I find with my good character. So, like, who gives a shit on that point? Oh, absolutely. I've played it quite a bit. I don't feel bad about spending the money I did. Maybe as much as I did, and on what, considering I'm just kind of stuck with these duplicates now, but it's a fun enough game, I think. It's more active than this one. It's less ugly than this one. Very much, even more of an anime aesthetic, so you can make your character cute. Oh, the character customization options in PSO2 are like almost wrestling game tier, where like you can do some real weird goofy shit. It's a little more limited than your average wrestling game, or than any wrestling game, but it's like literally you have like 10 pre-made faces you can pick from. You have like 20 hairstyles, and then it depends. Evade material. It depends on which class you pick. Even on top of that, so like this guy has like 7 different faces, but like one of the other character classes, they have a bunch of face paint, or a bunch of face options that have like camo paint and scars and shit on them, because they're like the melee fighter type, so they let you look the part more. Pointless though it may be. But number 2 kind of lets you freewheel a lot. But some of the stuff, like haircuts and stuff, you do have to find after you make your character. Like, but I don't know, it's fun. It's a free game. Just download it. Me and you can try it sometime. We can do, dude, we could do a collab stream where you sit there and make your character for 8 hours while I run around in circles. It'll be great. But I don't know. I have fun playing it. I don't expect anyone else to, but you know, I usually don't expect other people to enjoy the things I do anyway. Oh god, get away from me. That's not the spell I meant to use. I forgot that they're immune when they're jumping. But yeah, like, if we played the game for a bit and you decided you liked it enough, then we could fork over the money to be able to trade items, or even just I could, so that I can give you those items through those gift boxes. And then we can find out that it doesn't work right or something, and then you can spend the money so we can trade regular. Because I don't see Steve doing that. So they're basically as good as yours if you like the game enough where it's going to be worth going through the money and effort to make it so that I can give them to you. Maybe I should play that on my next stream so you can see it in action and then decide if you're available to watch my next stream. But that wouldn't be until Monday. These guys not dead? No, they are. Okay. Number 2's so much better, but it's also got... Oh, fuck me. So, this big green guy is an actual threat to me, and that sucks. Like, he's always here. I'm not surprised to see him. I just hate running into him. But if you run tight enough circles around him, his missiles will hit him, and then you don't have to do nothing. I just gotta open this menu so that I stop getting caught on stuff. Come on. Oh my god, those 2 little punchy dudes are getting real old. As am I doing this. This big guy is weak to ice, if I remember right. Oh my god, I can't run tight enough circles around him because those dipshits. Yeah, just hit me with your missiles, hit me with your best shot, Patrick Benatar, get me out of here. See, and he fires so many missiles so rapidly that it's really hard to do anything about it. And now that pieces of his armor have broken off, he's going to fire them even faster, and in larger quantities. He speeds up his own demise on a normal day. But I have these dipshits to contend with. Oh no! He's going to kill me. There we go. See? All dead. And now, in like 2 rooms, I'm going to fight 2 of them at once. And it will end poorly. Oh, this room's dumb. Yep. I don't know why I went over there. Oh, come. There was another one? This game's a bastard. Is it even a real button? No. And for what it's worth, PSO2 is cross-platform, so I can play on my Xbox while you play on your computer. This is a dumb room. I'd probably just use Discord to chat with you, though. I don't really... I think there's supposed to be a way for me to use Discord on Xbox, kind of, but it's like a weird, goofy way that involves the mobile app. I mean, probably. I know... I've seen characters with twin tails, other players. I don't know where they get them. All I know is that I found a ponytail I liked, and I went with that. But I also made my character a robot, which limited my options from the outset somewhat. I think the human characters probably have more hairstyles. Oh, that was the thing. I changed my character to be... basically, I still qualify as the robot class, as a robot. Not that it matters, as I said earlier, but... I think I changed it so they just look like a human, because that's an option now. And I did that because then I could... that's what I had to do to equip the Ina outfit and the Fubuki outfit from the HoloLive collaboration. But if you made your character like an actual human or just a non-robot class, which is probably what I would recommend doing, I think that they just have a whole bunch of different hairstyles available to them, or much more of them. I guarantee you there's at least 2 Twin Tail styles. You could probably just look that up. You could probably Google it. Someone has to have made an entire catalog of all the hairstyles with images. But you're probably too lazy to do that. So if you remind me later, I'll do it, and I'll send you the link. Well, that's my fault. No. That one was almost... No. Okay, so it became my fault. Whoops. Oh, whatever. Okay. Got that healing shield. There we go. This door... Yes. This is where I want to be. Oh no, Dub Witch. Alright, well, that was easy. Oh, those are regular ones. Or just one. You know what? You can just cut it out. Man. I really should have just played PSO2, but me and my brother want to try to beat this game this weekend, and that's already enough of a time investment. The least I can do is just speed the process the hell up for us as much as possible by doing some playing now, which is what he's also doing, to get squeezing any extra levels and find those stupid materials that I can't use anymore. This room isn't empty yet. Oh, there you are. I might actually have to restock my healing items before I fight this boss. Because this boss is more of a... Oh, fuck you. This boss is even more of... Oh, come on. Even more of a chore. It's the most chore of a boss, besides the last one, of course. He is King Chore, the last boss. Because the next boss has 2 forms, and they're both pretty stupid. Kind of like this guy who's just rolling up on me real hard. Oh, since when do they spit out landmines? That's new to me. Have I ever played this game before? Jesus. Where's that other one I killed? Didn't he drop a green thing? It wasn't the thing I just picked up. Oh, here it is. Wow. A mono mate. Fucking classy. Oh, hey. Speak of the boss. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna step out here. I'm gonna drop this. And this. And this. These I won't need. And these I won't need. This I don't need. L-Farm Plus I think is okay if I ever need accuracy, which I don't, but I kind of like to collect shit that I don't need. That Scape Doll is going to be key. Well, maybe not key, but he's going to be helpful. Quit menu, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to use one of these, and I'm just going to go, wait. Yes, I have everything I want, okay. This should be fun. Or not. It won't be fun. It'll be boring, because that's kind of how the game is. Ah, I didn't find a mag. Damn it. Ugh. Maybe... Oh, well. Maybe what I should do... is start a new character and give their baby mag to this guy, because that would work. This fight's more boring than I thought it was going to be, actually. Oops. Well. Alright, phase 2. We're on to phase 2. Maybe I'll do that. I have to go get a second controller if I'm going to do that. I should also look up... Yeah, you should quit shooting your missiles. Oh god, that actually did decent damage. Oh no, not the laser. I know this boss has like multiple parts, multiple pieces to his body, but I don't actually know if I can hit multiple of them with the hit everybody spell that I'm using. Oh, I gotta get out of that thing. Nope, 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 nope. If that thing hits me, it'll trap me in a rock cage, and then he shoots me with a different attack that will do massive damage. Not like these lasers, or these missiles that do like a decent damage, like real damage. I mean like a real job. I meant to do that twice, but I brain farted and stopped. There we go. See, it wasn't that bad. I really talked up the annoyingness of that boss, and it's just not there. I don't feel bad about it, though. Fuck that guy. He can be a challenge. He just isn't for me anymore. What level is my anti? Oh, let's try and pick it up. I don't need you. Hey, how did you avoid the lightning? Well, you should have stayed that way. I don't need to die fluid. I'm going back to the ship so I can heal. Well, this guy gave me jack shit. What level? Hold on, what is this? Yeah. What level is my anti at? Heal. 7. Okay, that's the max for that one. Everything else can go up to 30 except for the revive spell and the teleport spell. Those are limited to just 1, which is fine because you don't really need to be better than that. I'm going back to the Pioneer 2 before I go to... Ow. Before I go to the ruins, because I need to at least do this and heal. There you go, here's a girl. You can see all 10 of her polygons. PSO2 also has a lot of characters that they made for the game instead of just being, you know, the character you make. It's got like people on the ship that, you know, exist and do stuff outside of you. They actually have a bunch. They have like this whole thing set up where like every class in the game has like an expert on board the ship, and like they give you, oh no, my bank is full, good god, oh no, I never thought I would see this day. Look at all the shit I got, all useless, mostly useless. These are useless. Actually, you're more useless than them. Give me this, and this. What was I doing with my life for this moment? I have good stuff. Why am I sitting on all this bad stuff? These HPs, get them out of here. I'm sure my brain was like, oh yeah, I want to have, oh, I have so many metal bodies. I only need 4. Oh, my inventory's full. I'm sure my brain was like, oh, I want to have 1 of everything, but 200 items is not enough room to have 1 of everything. Gotta keep those materials these, though. Ryan needs them. And drink more water. I have a bit of a headache tonight. I already took painkillers for it. So get rid of that. Take... What else can I get rid of in here? Angel Lux are useless, but I'm going to keep them anyway. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need these. When I have good ones, when I have third stagers, I don't... Whoops. I actually wanted to keep that. Oh. Those I might want to hold on to. Those I might want for the final boss. Restorate, I don't need. Amplifier, I don't need. I don't need any of those. I'm not going to use them, but these I need. But I don't have anything that increases my mental strength enough to let me equip them, or to use them. Razande is that circle lightning attack I've been doing. Grants is a mostly useless light damage. Light attack type, light element, whatever. I have all these grinders. Hoagies and grinders, hoagies and grinders. So here's the trick. You get photon drops. For some reason, you use photon drops because they can count to 99 and be in your inventory. You click on them, you choose 99, and when it asks you if you're sure you want to take them out, you say no. And then you go to whatever other stackable item you have, like the trimates and trifluids, and you hit yes on them, and you'll see that it did not remove that one from my inventory. I only have one in there, but it did not remove it. And I'm going to go and repeat that for the trifluids. And voila, I have 99 of each. Also, I should probably bring salt atomizers. So let's get rid of all this shit. Nope, I want to keep that strong, because that's at least a good one. But I'm going to go do that trick again for Sol atomizers, because those will heal status conditions. And there is an enemy that can paralyze me in the place I'm going. You know what, I keep thinking, oh, I should sit on the escape doll, but like, there's no consequences for dying until I get to a boss, so I might as well just... Oh, God, I found so much shit and I can't use any of it. Forgot what I came here for. Oh yeah, I got all these amplifiers too. Those don't do anything unless you have the shield of the same color as that spell, so like, I could get a red barrier and then use the Foy, Gifoy, or red amplifier on it, and then it would boost that that spell or that element. Same with Barda and Gibarda and Zande for blue and yellow respectively. But I don't have the real life luck to find those. And also, they are statistically garbage. So like, I'd only so much want one of them anyway. Alright, the ruins, I do not like the look of them. But I don't like the look of these guys either. I do not want to use that against you. Fire it is. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Whoops. Pew. There. See? Magic is great. I fell for it again. I'm gonna go over here. It's gonna be a dead end room with boxes. I'm gonna go back the other way, and it's gonna be more enemies, and they're gonna kick my ass. Because there's gonna be that fucking forget his name. The bear guy at the back. He's bad news. He can rocket punch me from there, and he can paralyze me if I get close enough to him. Otherwise, he kind of lumbers around very slowly. He's only a threat if I have other enemies to deal with, really. He's also not really weak to any magic except for the white magic. That also takes forever to cast, but he is so weak to it, you guys. I don't do that much damage to any other enemy in this game with any other spell. I don't even think I do that much damage to any other enemy with that same spell. What about you? Okay, so that does more damage to those guys. And I have... Wait, what does that thing do? I have a staff that I think boosts the damage of that spell. But that spell costs so much MP that it's stupid. Maybe not that stupid. Let me think on that. Whoops. How much does it cost? 414? 64 versus 38. God, that's almost like a relative wash, TP to damage wise, right? So would that be like 16 extra TP, which is like 50% extra for like, it's like 40, it's like 50% extra for like 40% more damage. Striker, what is a striker? It's a cane. That's stupid. When I think of it, if I think of it later, I think I'm gonna go back and consider this Caduceus option. It's a different stick, and I don't remember what are my stats at. 828. That might be enough to equip it. I don't really have any other options because I can't equip anything better than what I've got right now. I would need to find a new mag and raise it, and I would love to have done that, but I did not find one. I can't remember the last time I found a mag. I feel like I used to find them all the time playing this game. Do they spawn more easily on normal? Or am I making that up? I'll take those fluids. Whoops. See, these guys are still dying in 2 hits. What if I grants you? Oh, you only do 600 to them. I mean, it's not really a fair contest because this fireball is being boosted by, like, I think it's like 20 or 30% by this cane. I could just test it. That. Oh, hello, sir. 569. If I unequip you. Not you. 569, 431 is like 20%? Well, I don't want to pick that up. Well, I missed. God, it's not even 40 MP to use that spell. What is going on? My entire perception of the magic system in this game is just wonky as all get out. I could just look. The game tells me what the spells cost. 38 versus 36. It's because it's the same level? One level. Oh, it's the same level. It just does so much less damage. And then Grant's is 64 and is considerably lower level. If that thing was up at level, God, it would probably be costing me like 80. But I also don't care if it gets to that high of a level, because it's really only useful to me against those bear guys. I don't think it even does that much damage to the fucking Chaos Bringers. Those guys are bullshit. Oh, look who it is. I mean, 2 grants for these guys is a price I'm willing to pay. Oh, it's you. And I did the thing. Okay. Wah. Ah, yes. You. Alright. You can stop that. Wait. Quit it. There you are. Come here. See, look at that. Look at how beautiful it is when I can hit all of the enemies from a safe distance. You cocksucker. They're all trapped, aren't they? It's just the one. Oh, it's both these ones. Okay, and then it's frozen. Yeah, you can get frozen in this game. I don't know why I bothered hitting those buttons. I wasn't going to go through that door. And I knew it. Quit targeting the crates. Except for one enemy, they're also right in front of you, so you hit them anyway. Then I guess it's okay, but I don't like it anyway. Oh, another defense material. Boy howdy. That boy's gonna be built like a fucking brick shithouse. He's also Paul Gunman. I do kind of like the heat wave after effect where it's like billowy on top. Wow. Green thing. Maybe material? Nope, not a man. I'll take it. I should heal. Great job, everybody. Oh, you. Birdies. Starting a little early like I did, I don't think it would be unreasonable for me to just finish through to the boss of the game before quitting. Whether or not it would be fun is a different story. Well, fun for me is a little relevant, because I'm already playing this game to begin with, kind of out of obligation. Oh, fuck, it's the bulk. No, get away from me. You coward. Get fucked. God damn it. Don't you start with me, Del Saber. I don't know what it is, but it's like whenever they rise as part of like movement animation, they just become invulnerable or untargetable, and it's super annoying. I hate the claws. Oh, sweet. Look at this. Heelys. I remember this is here. Dark room. Oh, is that the switch just to the right there? Yeah, it is. Okay. I should have hit the switch before I killed that last guy. Get off of me. God damn it. I hate the claw. I hate the claw. I hate the claw. Get fucked. Okay. Where you at? Come here. Oh my god. Oh, and there's 3 of them. Fucking dreams come true. Santa is real. God, Grant's rules, man. I wish I could get a higher level version of it. I mean, I can, but I wish I would find it instead of just being able to. Oh, this is a dead end room too, god damn it. I'm gonna rest, and then I'm gonna use one of these. I forgot to restock those. I've been playing kind of cautious with them. As if, oh, fuck you, god damn it. There's a new kind of trap for the ruins. It's a cage that drops on you, and I hate it. Aha, gotcha. Can't fool me twice in like 10 seconds like that. You gotta wait a little longer if you're gonna catch me in one of those. Oh god, that was actually really close. You. Wrong thing. Target the guy. He doesn't take much to kill. Look at that, see? 2 booms and he's dead. Just like everything else in here. Oh. Yeah, interesting. Interesting, okay. So, save myself like 2 TP by using each spell once. So that's the thing, that lightning spell I was using with the circle has it's centered based on you, whereas this fire explosion I'm using centers on your target. So the lightning one is way better for cleaning out boxes. And frankly, I'm wasting a lot of TP on boxes anyway. That was also a waste. That was also a waste. Nope, god damn it, just die. Let me fight these other enemies I don't want to fight. Ooh, shit, that was really low on health. Yes, come here, you. I want to destroy your hopes and dreams. Oi. Okay, keep that gross guy away from me. No, I said away from me. Ying. Okay. Okay. This was an intense room. Oh hey, it's the last room of the ruins 1. On to ruins 2 of 3. Yeah, I don't think it'll be that much longer of a stream for me to, fight the last boss. But I don't want to use any escape dolls on him. So I'm going to fight him. And if he kills me, I'll probably just call it there. Because obviously playing by myself, the only way to self-revive is through those items. Is through items called escape dolls, which you have to have it in your inventory, and then when you die, it revives you with half of your max health and magic meter. Which obviously refilling those isn't going to cost me a thing, because of that glitch. But those escape dolls you can only get from enemy drops, and they're actually fairly rare. I have a bunch of them, but part of that's because with this item duplication glitch, my brother can just revive me every time I die if I'm playing with him, which is how I've played most of my recent time with this game. was gonna drop this club. I guess no particular reason to, but this is probably a trap. Yeah, I'm not bothering. The only real concern about the last boss is he's a buster. And, oh, fuck me. No. Okay. Confusion sucks in this game because it just makes you wildly turn around and fucks with your targeting of enemies. If I wanted to use lightning on those guys, it would have been not a problem, but I didn't. I wanted to use a real spell on them that would hurt them. Hey, that guy got a critical hit on me. What an ass. Ray gun. Night power minus. Good God. So, not that you've been watching the bottom left corner of the screen, but when those items that are like something slash something, those go into slots that you can have on armor. Like mine are all angel mines that increased my mental strength, which is the only stat that matters to me. Hold on, where am I going? This way. But they make ones for power, ones for HP, ones for TP, ones for accuracy, ones for defense, ones for evasion. You know, every stat in the game, plus like there's ones that increase the levels of the spells you have. Ones that increase your attack speed, like the animation speed. Ones that regenerate your HP or TP. Ones that will charge up that yellow meter in the top left corner, the round one that you've never seen get full. That's just like a super attack, but it only charges when you deal or accept physical damage. And as much as I get hit, it's not enough. Because it's supposed to be being supplemented by my attacks as well as my ouchies. Oh, and traps don't count, of course. Oh, no, wait, they do. I'm an idiot. Get out of here. Okay. So, like, I almost never get that attack build up. And even so, I don't have any good ones. Because that's another thing that where I got kind of fucked over by the game. This one, arguably less my fault. But, oh boy. What's good against these guys? Fire? Ugh. So, with your mag, that little lobster guy I got following me, you feed them items, their stats go up, I mentioned that earlier, and when they hit certain levels, they'll evolve based on your character's class, gender, and section ID, which is something I've not talked about, and it just affects the types of weapons you'll get. My guy finds the worst weapons in the game because everything I've said so far, and so like you have some degree of control over what they evolve into for their final form. In my case, this lobster form, because it depends on which two statistics you make. There's 4 stats for the mags, and you have to make 2 of them total to two of them's total equivalent to the other 2. So like defense plus power needs to be equal to accuracy plus mental strength. And there's a few other combinations, but it depends on the things I said earlier. And mine, the one I ended up getting, because I was like, oh, well, I want these stats to be higher, so this will work for me. Or this will be easiest, is probably actually what I went through, because I was in middle school. And so normally when your mag gets to certain levels, it gets a photon blast, represented by these 3 rainbow symbols here. You always get the first one in the middle is based entirely on your class. So because I'm a wizard guy, I got a spell that just heals me. That is my ultimate move is just a full heal. And it's stupid. Because I have such little health that everything is a full heal almost. That's not even close to true, but it's funny. Yeah. And then the second one I got was the symbol on the right that looks like a butterfly. And then because I didn't know what was going on or whatever, I don't remember exactly how it goes down with the mags. I haven't looked it up in a while. But I basically ended up picking or going along a route that would get me my third special, my third ultimate would be the same as my second. So I just got cheated out of one, basically. By my own hand, no less. Due to a lack of information. Granted, I arguably have... the one I have, the butterfly, is arguably the best one because it hits enemies all around you, regardless of whether or not they're on the ground. But it also seems like all of them do that, despite what the strategy guide says. So, you know, whatever. Ow. Can't even see. Alright. So yeah, but I'm still butthurt about it. It's just yet another thing that sucks about this character. That I have way too much time invested into to just abandon. Because I had that thought too a while ago. Before me and my brother tried out the PC fan version or whatever. Was just starting a new character and at least using them, like crafting them intentionally to find like the higher level spells and whatever. And just for the sake of this guy. But then I was like, well, if I'm going to put in all that work, I might as well just start a brand new character and just use that character, get that character all the way leveled up, because it's going to take that much work for them to be able to help a character who's already at level 110 plus. And then we found the PC fan server, Affinium. I already forget the name and I feel bad. But we found that, and we're like, well, if we're gonna, and okay, you know, and now here I am. Whoops, here I am playing this character again. Anyway, what am I doing? I wanted to look at that perfect frame. Oh my god, it's like I never played this game all of a sudden. Okay, perfect frame. It doesn't have any slots. Because I think, oh no, level 63, the Valiant. Is the Valiant frame the best frame I can get? I thought perfect frame was better. Ah. Because it's taking my brother's getting impatient for beating this game, so he wants to just try going for the win with these characters despite all of the problems. His character's barely at level 100. I don't remember if he actually is even at 100 yet. But like, you know, YOLO, I guess. His character, by virtue of not being my character, is worth a damn, so he's got that going for him. Surely this Valiant frame wouldn't be... Nope, 0 slots, alright. The slots are what let you determine how many of those Angel Minds or Night Powers or whatever you can equip. I never finished that story. So Night Power minus would be plus 3 strength. Because the minuses are... the pluses and minuses are 1 stat point in that direction. And the Night Power is the lowest stage of those things, so it is 5 strength by default. And, so that's just fucking useless to anybody, let alone me or a character even at my level. Oh my god, the claws. There. Ride together, die together. Just give me 1 minute here. Okay. Now drink some more water before I go in here. General arm is the second stage accuracy. General is the second stage of everything. The first stage is unique. Second stage is general. Third stage is also unique. Like Metal Body, Angel Mind, those are all equivalent tiers. And then I think the top tier is God. So it's like God power. And that's pretty dope, but we've literally never found one. It's also weird, these little scorpion guys don't count as enemies for what needs to be killed for the door to unlock to leave a room. But, you know, they're here, they're easy pickings because I can hit them anytime with spells. Normally, when they're skitting around and they have like those sparkly effects on them, they cannot be hurt by physical attacks. And there's still some left, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know why I'm using lightning on them, they're weak to fire. And me fire is good. You get out of here. See, like now when they're like that dark blue, that's when I can pop them. If I used melee weapons. But alas, I do not. I mean, not for a purpose. Oh hey, healer rings. I'll take that. That's there. Ooh, that actually makes me wonder, am I getting close to the end of the area? Is there gonna be a Castbringer in here? Nope, just cholos. Okay, this is a dangerous place for me to be. Okay. Yeah, so as a force, I cannot use anything. Yeah, don't play this game with me. I didn't know you were still thinking about it. Don't play this one. It's not recommended. It's one of those things where it's like a neat, you know, time capsule of what was acceptable. But it's not like a good game anymore. That's why me and my brother want to beat it. We kind of want to put it behind us. We've had this game, we've had this version since it came out. We had the Dreamcast version since we got a Dreamcast. But like the Dreamcast version, we never beat the caves. Oh hey, there's the end of the area. We never beat the second area of the game on the easiest difficulty. But we played this one enough where we got, we did everything but beat the last boss on the hardest difficulty because this last area is hard. And the enemies have like twice as much HP on ultimate difficulty. So like any amount of like slow or struggling you think I'm having now, it might actually be closer to 3 times. It's gonna be so much worse when I play with him tomorrow. But we're also not going to run through the entire game like I did tonight. We're just going to do these ruins on the hardest difficulty, try to beat the boss, and frankly, if we don't, we'll probably never try again. Or at least not for like a while, and then he'll text me one day and be like, hey, so I'm bitter about this, so I'm playing that game, and we gotta beat that guy. Or we'll just sit there and grind the rest of the night, and then we'll try it again in the morning before he leaves. Both of those are extremely likely. My mouth is bugging me again. Yeah, if you're going to download PSO2, it is available on Steam for free. And then if you're going to do any of the setup tonight of like making your character and stuff, make them on ship 4. The name should be Answer, A-N-S-U-R. And if you don't hear me say that, I'll text it to you later. Because it's important. Your characters are stuck on the ship that they're on. I think you can, like, whoops! Well, here's what the healing ultimate looks like. And to top it all off, something my mag does when that meter fills up is make me invincible for a short time. So, like, I couldn't have even gotten hurt and needed that heal. That's so stupid. I hate my character setup so much. Where'd that sword guy go? But yeah, your characters are locked to whatever ship you set them on when you make them. I think there's a way to transfer, or you may have to pay a fee to do it. So be careful about that. If you're ever not sure, just ask me again, and I will absolutely tell you what I need to tell you. But I know it's ship number 4. I was just playing that one the other day. And again, I should probably just be playing that one tonight instead of this. But I have unfinished business with this game. How is there money sitting? Oh, because there's a poison trap out here. I'll go to Dark Room. Unfinished business, something. Next time I play a PSO game, it's gonna be PSO2. Of course, there's only like 3 PSO games. Cause like this one's a port, the PC one's a port with new content. Oh, like, I don't know, episode 2. Did episode 2 exist on Dreamcast? I don't know if it did. I don't remember. Well, I wouldn't know. I've seen a version 2 of that game, like a disc for version 2 on Dreamcast, but I don't know if that was like episode 2, version 2 kind of thing, or if it was just like, we made some boo-boos, here's a better version of the game kind of a thing. I should look into that. It doesn't matter. I probably won't look into it. Can you knock it off? But obviously that game existed before, like, systems with hard drives. So, hell, so did this. PS2 had an external hard drive. Well, external is maybe not 100% the best way to put it. It was a hard drive that you could attach to the back of it. But it exclusively worked for... It was required for Final Fantasy XI, which was an MMO. That's fine. I'll tell it to you as many times as I need to. Probably. I'm mostly just talking to keep talking and to remember. Oh, look at that motherfucker. Mostly talking to remember to keep talking, because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother having a microphone, and I would have wasted the money I spent on it. God damn it. Where... Okay. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the Phantasy Star series as a whole goes back to like the Sega Master System, which is basically their version of the NES. Like it was their 8-bit console before the Genesis. This room sucks. Oh my god, that's the same teleporter I took last time. It was just like, you know, your early era RPG, you know. I didn't actually play it. I haven't played it. No, that's not true. I played a little bit of Phantasy Star 2. When did I play that? Did I play it on an emulator? I might have. I don't need to use any of these teleporters. I can just go through the door on the other end. Oh, good, another teleporter. Just what I wanted. God damn it. God damn this game. Can I take this portal back? Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, there's 4 of them that were all traditional turn-based RPGs. If I take this one? Nope. I have to stop taking that teleporter. Good God. And then they made this one. And then I think after PSO, the first, like, they did the Dreamcast one, they did this port, and then they did, and this is an enhanced port, obviously. It's got better graphics than a Dreamcast can muster, and it's got other, how the fuck do I get over there? It's got other little things like, here we go. Local multiplayer, whereas the other one was split screen. This is not where I thought I was. The Dreamcast one was only online multiplayer. There we go. It added, the best thing it added is if I hold R and hit Y, it'll bring up this menu so I can quick use items and spells and change my weapon. And that's amazing if you're playing a class that is good with weapons, and then it's like, oh, I can bring a handgun for shooting the shitty flying enemies like those mosquitoes in the forest, but then I still have my sword for fighting everybody else. Where? Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh my god. I hate this place so much. I'm back at the beginning, for the record. I don't want to go through there. I want to go over this way. Oh my god. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and then there was Phantasy Star Universe, which was on 360. I never played that one, but there was a demo for it that I think I played. It wasn't very good either. And then they did Phantasy Star Portable. They did 2 of those for the PSP, and then they did one for the DS called Phantasy Star Zero. That one had like, the kid on the cover had like a cowboy hat. It looked weird. I wanted it, but it looked weird. And then I think that was the last one for a while. Oh, that's not true. PSO2 came out in Japan quite a while ago relative to now. And we just didn't get it until, like, I want to say like a year or 2 ago. We got, I'm just going to tank him. We got it as a Windows or a Microsoft exclusive. So like, it was free to play on Xbox and through the Microsoft App Store on Windows. And then like a week later, it came out on Steam on PC, which is redundant. If it wasn't such a big game, I would probably download it on my Steam Deck. But it's a big game because it's an MMO. How the fuck do I get over to... Hold on. Where even was I just now? Over there? Oh, I don't know how to get over there. It could be anywhere. Scheißen. Wait a minute. No, it's this way, isn't it? Yeah. And then now, like a week ago, or no, this past Wednesday, it came out on PS4, and I meant to download it just so I can play it on anything. Because you can, your account is, universal to the game. And so, even though it really doesn't matter what system I'm playing it on, I could play it on any system. And I do like me PlayStation. Down here. Okay. I should start that download tonight. The game has in-game voice chat, so like we wouldn't have to use Discord externally or at all. But at the same time, if we can use Discord, I'd probably be better, because Discord for voice chat is better. The only time I would ever insist on using in-game voice chat would be for Phasmophobia. Where? Oh no, this is what I wanted. For obvious reasons. But also, that's a game that's most fun with a full group, or at least with more than 2 people. Especially when you play with me, because I'm a big coward. So I buy all of the equipment and sit out in the van the whole time. Like, as soon as the ghost is out and about, I am too much of a baby to go inside the house, pretty much. But that's why I bring all the equipment. That way we never lose it, and everyone else gets to die instead. This room is gonna have 4 of those. Nope. Just kidding. Different room. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on, quit hitting that lightning guy. Alright. The targeting in this game sucks real bad. But again, it was all we had. Zing. Oh my god. Quit taking 3 spells. There you are. Fuck. There. I thought I hit you already. Alright. Oh, good. You're here. Oh my god. Get away from me. There we go. Another Valiant frame, huh? This one's technically got 1 more evasion, but it has 0 slots, and I need those slots way more than I need that 1 more point of evasion. I also need this area to be short, because I want to be done. That last area took much longer than I thought it would. I thought I'd be halfway through Ruins 3 by now, and I am not. Whoops. 17 damage. These guys have crazy fire resistance, apparently. Maybe not that crazy, because that spell's not very good, but... Yeah. Cut it out. Okay. Come here. All of you. Oh, dry fluid. Too bad I can't pick it up. Oh, good to see you. Yeah, whatever. Oh, defense material and I'm full. What am I full on? Picking up all this shit. That's what I'm full of. Keep that dye fluid. Actually, I don't need this. Use this. And one of these while I'm at it. And drop those. Drop this. Drop this. Yeah, see, look how much extra space I have now. I don't even need this. Give me this. For my boy. Man, alright. Not picking that up. Well. Okay. I'm real sick of these confuse traps. I don't know why I picked up that antidote. I just dropped like 5 of them out in the hallway. But here I am, like, oh boy, thing, I better grab it. Oh my god, I'm so sick of fighting these guys. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh hey look, it's that room I blew up all these boxes in. Oh. I guess I'm gonna look at this message. I gotta look at this figure on my iPad if I'm gonna actually look at it. So I'm gonna mark unread. Got it. Why do you get to be offended at him saying that that figure would be for me? Oh, fucking these things, man. Alright. God, it's a good thing I brought those atomizers, man. I don't know why I brought the moon ones with me. I'm not playing with anybody, but, you know. I'm gonna be. Tomorrow. Son of a bitch. Alright, items. I don't want them. I don't know how I didn't get poisoned by that guy. Oh no, horse semen. target the enemies I want, please. Alright, that one's my fault. I was like, yeah, I'll hit that guy, and then I did the wrong spell. Okay, so we got that. Got that guy. That's the wrong spell. Just tired. Jesus. I don't want that. I was gonna have that. I picked that up too, and I really shouldn't have. There's a lot of these guys in here. Don't target the guy in the hallway. I'm past him. Except for I was about to retreat in there and totally forgot about him back there, so maybe it's a good thing. Oh, he dropped a green thing. Something I want? No. Nice try, horse guy. I'll use a diamond. Get rid of you. And then... Ooh, nice try. Quit hanging out in the doorway, that's my thing. Alright, let's drop this. 3 slots though. I'll keep that anti-paralysis. I'm not keeping this antidote. And I'm not keeping this teleplay. Gunner. There you are. Quit using lightning. These guys suck if you don't give them a chance to shoot. There's like a thing with them where like whichever one's the red one will change periodically, and if you hit that one, oh, why am I bothering with ice on these guys? Fire does way more. And if you hit the red one, it'll like stun all of them, but like it doesn't really work if it's magic all the time. And also, it's just not really worth like targeting a specific one when you can just zap whichever one's closest, and it doesn't really matter because it's gonna die anyway. Alright, blue guy. Come the fuck on. Stop targeting the boxes over there, dude. That's a whole other room. I can't even go in there yet. My god, man. My guy has less survival instincts than I do in a video game. Just money. Oh yeah, here we go, getting to the end. This long hallway is a sure sign of the end. This room, after this one, the next room, is the final room. The other end is going to be a teleporter. There's going to be a bunch of enemies I can fight in between here and there. If I go into these 4 side rooms, I don't know how interested I am in doing that, because they're not going to be enough to level me up. Oh, and I'm absolutely going back and restocking my healing items before I fight the last boss. I am sparing no expense of time to make sure that I'm ready for that guy. I didn't know my fireballs would interrupt his charge. And it's something new sometimes. Look at this guy sitting over here by himself. It's like the slowest dodge ever. Oh, here it comes again. There it is. I don't know why he couldn't hit me, but he sure couldn't. Boy howdy, I'll tell you what. Oh. There we go. Ooh, try grinder. Alright. Gonna head back to the ship, and then it's final boss time. The more I think about it, this will be like a good practice for tomorrow. I'll have what he's like to fight a little more fresh in my head. And it's really built the extent of that thought. I'm gonna have the proper amount of despair. I won't need more than 99 things, am I an idiot? I didn't tell you guys this, but I went through the thought process of like, do I want to bring along 99 dye fluids just in case? But no, that's stupid. It'd be hella dumb. Oh wait, I was gonna sell my fluids and mates though, so I could get more. Yeah, because you have to have 0 in your inventory for that glitch to happen at all. I think. Pretty sure. Grinder material. Okay. Oh, I should go spend the $10 at the bank to heal. Alright, before I fight this guy, I'm gonna drink some water. Then put on some more chapstick. That's why I'm steering like shit. Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna need. I might want it for the beginning. Probably not actually, but I don't think there's anything else I'm gonna want. Is that better? These textures are so low quality in the distance, man. That goes so fast because the range of my spell's ridiculous. You can only hit certain ones of those guys. I didn't really talk about what it's like to fight this guy. The first phase, you can only hit certain ones. They're lit up on your map. This guy, I think is weak to lightning. I think it's relative. He's weak to whatever I hit him with. Huh. Well, he's certainly not weak to... Oh, yep, definitely lightning. What about you? Nope, you guys are immune to lightning. Fancy that. Tabby cat in a cabbie hat. Fancy that. Yeah, this is the fight. This isn't the part of the fight that I'm worried about, though. An insanely clever move. Oh, see, this is the part of the fight I'm worried about. Jesus Christ. There we go. Alright, phase 3. This... Oh no, this is phase 2. This part I'm also not super worried about, but that's gonna just kind of depend again. Okay, so that's still ice. Okay. Your ice ain't do shit to me. I am the Iceman. I didn't bring anything else. I don't know. I'm looking at my inventory like, oh, do I have a smaller healing item? Oh yeah, the ground is faces now. If you couldn't see that, it's faces. It's real nice. They're screaming. You can see it really good just across the void, where he is, like where his butt is. Look at those screamy faces. They are not happy to be here either. I'm just gonna keep my health up. I don't have a reason not to. See, but those extra strong attacks he does, not that one so much, but like that one where it drops the beam from the sky. I think that's technically light type, which is stupid. But I think that attack is the real threat. I don't think that attack is the real threat, and he does that more often in his third form that he is now changing to. Look at that guy. Look at her go. This guy also turns invincible for periods of time. What's he weak to? Not ice. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Look at that damage. Would Grants be doing more? Oh, I can hit him when he's invincible. Alright. Fuck you, dude. I'll have to try that Grants again. Yeah, you know what? There we go. See, he just used it on me, and it didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. But it did more damage than I hoped it would. What if I use it on you? Not much. Alright. Fire it is. Well. Okay. So, like, since that is definitely the Grant spell, it would probably behoove me to equip a Resist Light tomorrow. Give Ryan one or two. Yeah, because right now my Resistance to Light is only 15. So, like, it would be double that if I had one of the ones I have equipped. But this is all I got, so this is the fight. I wish I could attack him harder, but it is beyond my abilities to do so. Because there is a dark type spell in this game, but it doesn't do damage, it's just a one-hit kill. And it has low odds, and obviously doesn't work on bosses. Oh no, this is a bad time, isn't it? I don't remember what this does. Does it hurting him hurt me? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, that's what this is. You can cut it out whenever, dude. Give me my soul back or whatever. Give me my soul back. Oh, he just did the one. He just did the dark spell, the one-hit kill. That was that black blob that passed me. See, it's bullshit. He can soul link with me so that I take damage instead of him. But then when he hurts me while soul linked, he doesn't take damage instead of me. Bullshit, one-way trip nonsense. This is what I did the last time I beat this guy. Because I beat this guy on this difficulty before, and this is how I did it, and that's so depressing. This must have taken me a lifetime. Because I wasn't at this high of a level when I did it. Oh, you cocksucker. Again with the soul steal shit. That's that death spell again. I didn't bring any... Oh no, that was the plan. I wasn't gonna bring any escape dolls because, I saved them for tomorrow. Hey, I beat him. That did not take as long as I thought it would. Under 3 hours to play through the entire game on very hard difficulty. That's not too shabby. Drop it in. Oops. Let's just do... Why is Gizonde such a low level? Holiness armor. That might actually be kind of good for Ryan. Disca plus 7, that's not good for anybody. 98 Meseta, I've gotten more from regular enemies. Club plus 2, are you fucking with me? I know the answer is yes, because that's this game. Holiness armor. Valiant frame. I got 2 of those. Worth checking out. And now it looks like I'm back where I started. Yep, okay. Zero slots, 0 slots, 0 slots. Holiness, 3 slots. Holiness armor, huh? Shit, this might actually be good. Yeah, take me to that epilogue. Where's... Got the, official versus books Phantasy Star Online episode 1 and 2 strategy guide here. Where the fuck is the armor section? Do they even have a section? Am I making that up? They got weapons. Rare weapons and guards. Oh my god, this actually isn't going to have any information on armor, is it? I'm not going to have any idea how good Holiness armor is. Son of a bitch, this guy sucks. Alright. Let's Google it while we watch the credits. Not Google it, but check it out on the wiki for that fan server because I just have the page open. Requires level 71? Shit, that might actually be a really good find for him. Oh, dude, it comes with extra defense against light. Shit. Alright. Well, I'm gonna wait for the credits to finish rolling so you can see the sweet ending screen. I just knocked my air conditioner remote control onto the floor. while trying to reach for my iPad to look at this link that someone sent me. Oh, that might actually be better. Alright, let's look at this dumb figure that Mike wants me to see. That's pretty nice. It's not even that expensive. Well, since I'm here, I might as well check if they have anything cool for pre-order. Yeah, I did. I beat the game. But this game is the kind of game that you play over and over again and run through over and over again. So it's like not that big of a deal, but yes, this is I beat the game. But we're going to be doing that on an even harder difficulty tomorrow. Me and my brother. Not on stream, probably. Ooh. And wish list. Can't believe the Yokai Watch manga is still going over here, considering we didn't even get, like, the last game they made. Ooh. I need you. Ooh, this too. My list. Saving the game. Saving the day. Saving the day. Well, that's the end of that stream. Thank you very much for at least kind of hanging out the entire time. I know you were doing other stuff, and that's normal. That's what I do when I watch your streams. But thank you for being here. Like I said, I don't know if I'd call this fun, but it's something that I wanted to do. And I figured if I was going to stream anyway, and I wanted to do a run through at least of some of this game to just grind up whatever I could, I might as well do them both at once. You tried. This is the longest you've been on a stream. You're the only one who showed up this time, which is more than I can say about anybody else. And that's huge. And you can scope this really low-res cutscene if you like. Because I'm busy flipping through stuff I can now pre-order on Right Stuff Anime, because I have a problem. Oh yeah, I forgot that when it plays this cutscene, for some reason my GameCube makes this loud click, and it usually makes the cutscene stutter too. So I'm actually going to stop this cutscene, and I'm going to stop the stream. Thanks for watching. I probably won't stream again until Monday, but you knew that. And it's going to depend, like, if we try out Phantasy Star Online 2, and if we want to make a thing out of that. Alright. Thanks for coming. I will see you later, probably.